Hello, everybody, and happy Monday. Hmm. Hope everybody's doing well today. I am very glad to be here with you. The chore I was just doing prior to coming live was fixing a toilet. So, you know how the little bolt thingies where the toilet seat secures to the toilet bowl? Well, ours had come loose, and it was annoying and somewhat of a safety issue. So I finally had to bite the bullet and uh, fix it. And of course, before I did that, I wanted to clean the toilet really well because you don't want to be down there around a dirty toilet, blah, blah, blah. You get my drift. So I'm very glad to be here with you. Let's see. I had a question from last week from Donna, which I will get to. But first, let's deal with today's question. Feels like spring has finally sprung here in the Bay Area. We've had to turn the air conditioning on for the first time, which Alton loves because he's always hot. And we try to hold out as long as we can, but I really don't like to see him uncomfortable. So that's definitely a sign that spring and summer is around the corner. Okay, today's question. What is the most valued quality you have in a friendship? Well, this is a pretty easy one I can answer pretty quickly, and that is trust. It's a foundational value I have for any relationship, really. Trust to me is super important. I feel like you can't trust somebody, then what else is there? And I kind of learned this because I've had relationships in my life where I did trust and that trust was broken. And it's really hard to learn to trust that person again. So, yeah, I would say also for friendship, another quality I really value is reciprocity. So, friendships are definitely, for me, two-way streets. And I try to always give as much as I get. And also, I learned that lesson because I've been in friendships where that wasn't the case, where I felt like I was just giving and giving and giving and wasn't getting any back. And that's kind of sad and hard and hurtful, quite frankly. So, yeah, definitely trust, though. And like I said, reciprocity are my most important values in friendships. I'm curious what some of your values are for friendships. You probably have heard the phrase, friendships come in and out of your life, sometimes for a reason, sometimes for a season. And I think that's true to an extent. But I really like to consider myself, a lifer. I've met friends through all different kind of chapters in my life. And while, I might not be on a daily, weekly, or even like monthly communication basis with some of these friends, I would like to think that if the universe brought us together at the same time, at the same place, we could sit down and chat and have fun and reminisce or reconnect or share, just as if no time or distance had passed. So, yeah. And I also think that, the number of friends doesn't matter. It's the quality of friends. Like, not quality of the person, but the quality of the relationship. I'd rather have a handful of really tight besties than, dozens and dozens of acquaintances or people. Not that that's, bad, but quite frankly, that's what has kind of shied me away from social media. I'd much rather pick up the phone and call or text or write a handwritten note than, just scroll on Facebook or Twitter. And I know social media has been great for networking and coalition building and sharing, and I've certainly used those platforms at times where I've needed to feel a sense of community. It's obviously why I post on YouTube, make videos, and do these live streams is to connect. But, I consider you my friends, and I would hope that if the universe ever brought us together in the same town or city or event, that we could sit down and have a just a great chat in real life as we do through the internets, internetings. So yeah. Um, as for the question that was asked last week from Donna, she asked about Alton and she wanted to know how old he was and if he's a service dog. And Alton is 10. I believe he's born in 2013. Well, so he'll be 10 this fall. His birthday's in September. And in the beginning, when he was a pup, around one, I think 1.5, we did hire a service dog trainer to try to help us service dog train him because he showed qualities and aptitudes that said he might make a good service dog. But for any of you who know about service dog training, when it's done correctly, ethically, and I'm going to use the word legitimately, it's a lot of hard work. A lot of dogs wash out, even dogs that are raised in like Guide Dog for the Blind or what's the other one? You know, those kind of service dog organizations. A lot of those puppies don't pass to full service dog certification because you need a dog who, especially for a dog leading a blind person, you need to trust that they're not going to be distracted by um, external stimulus like squirrels or um, children playing or a ball bouncing by. They can't have that dog leading a blind person into a street or a dangerous situation. Um, and then there's other public access issues. So, making sure the dog, their bathroom routine is on point, so there's not going to be accidents. Making sure that they're just always constantly connected to their person. And that's where we ran into trouble with Alton. He does a lot of service dog tasks for us privately in our home, but he has some, I would call them kind of anxiety issues. Um, like, for example, the story we like to talk about is the cherry tomato incident. And one day we were trying to train him to tug open the refrigerator door. And when he did, a little box of cherry tomatoes fell out and didn't really like. I mean, I would say it hit him on the head, but it wasn't like um, anything where he really got hurt, but it spooked him. And so after that, trying to train him around the refrigerator was very difficult because he had a memory of, oh, I tried to open the door and something fell on me. So he also had issues of getting in and out of the car when he was a puppy. He's much better now, but something happened. And with some of these incidents, I don't know what caused it. Like there wasn't anything overtly like apparent where it was like, oh yeah, he does that because this happened. He just decided one day, nope, I'm not getting in the car. So little things like that. And you really don't want to put a dog in a stressful situation. We were always for positive reinforcement training, and we wanted a good doggy citizen. And so he does listen when he needs to. No jumping on people. He's not aggressive at all. So, we did really good bite inhibition training. So we never had to worry about him, biting anyone, biting other dogs. He's just a love. But yeah, the whole service dog thing didn't work out, and that's okay. We got him to be a pet. And if he would have done the service dog certification, then that would have kind of been icing on the cake. But otherwise, we love him and, enjoy him and care for him as, a member of our family. I consider him my first son. I have much more patience for dogs than I do children. So, yeah, that's a little bit about Alton. So, I think I'm going to cut this off here. I've got more chores to get to today. It being a Monday and all the things, we were out this weekend running some errands, and I think we watched some baseball on Saturday. Yeah, we saw the game Saturday night. Giants are, you know, doing the best they can, I guess you could say. Uh, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be a blockbuster season. What do they say? It's a growing season. So hopefully, Gabe Kapler will survive it, and and we do look forward to getting out to the park at some point this year. We love San Francisco Oracle Park um, to enjoy some of the beautiful Bay Area weather. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Please, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. I really enjoyed some of the follow up celebrity stories y'all posted and told me about. So thank you for doing that. Keep the questions coming. I really enjoy this. It's getting to be a really special part of my week. And I will see you next Monday, if not before, if I can get a video up. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking your time out to watch this on the replay. If you're doing that, and yeah, I will see you next week. Thanks again. Bye.